Well, what's up? Hi, how's it going? It is another fabulous day in a fabulous world. It's actually hump day, so I don't know when you're going to find this message, but for me, it's hump day. So happy Wednesday. And if you find this on a different day, then happy that day. Okay. Hey, I just want to pop in here and have a couple of things that I want to share with you because I was driving down the road, okay, I lost my train of song. I was driving down the road and I was like, block your blessings, talk about blocking blessings. Now, I don't know how long you've been following. By the way, my name is Chaz, as you probably know. I have the Chaz Way podcast, and I just like to pour different things out that might bring you some benefit. And if they don't, no problem. And if you know somebody who they might resonate with, what I would ask you to do is like share that with somebody. Maybe tag them in this or send them a link so they can check it out as well. But one of the things that I'm passionate about is making sure that I can bring value to you, whatever that looks like. And I say that to say you may have heard me talk about blocked blessings in the past. And so I just want to touch on that as maybe a reminder for you, because I don't know what you're going through in your life. I don't know where things are for you right now. What I do know is that it is really easy to block blessings. And let me explain what that means to me. Now, it probably means something different to everybody, but for me, blocking blessings basically means that you might have a need or a desire, or maybe a need that you actually don't even realize that you need, but you aren't open. You haven't opened your mind up enough to receive things that may be put right in your lap. Now, maybe those are things like you've got this job and you like the money, but every day you hate getting out of bed and going to work because even though the money's good, the boss is kind of cranky or the job's just not that fun. And then this opportunity comes up, right? You meet somebody at the gas station or at the coffee shop or wherever, and they start telling you about this opportunity, but you haven't really formulated your mind to see what's possibly being offered right in front of you. And maybe it's this conversation with this guy who's like, man, I've just been looking for some work, some help at my office or at my whatever, right? It could be a plethora of things, but you haven't opened and like your mind to think of what's possibly right in front of you. So I hope that makes some sense. What I'm saying basically is like you have this job and you like the money, but you're not happy every day. And there's this person that you just somehow miraculously, or God's intervention or whatever, the universe like aligns, right? And now you're having this conversation with Bob, and Bob just happens to be sharing with you his need for somebody in his office. And maybe you would be a great fit, but if your mind's not open to what might be standing right in front of you, or your ears aren't open to what's being presented right in front of you, that you may not even realize, that can be challenging. You could miss an opportunity. You could block a blessing. So how do we, for me, how do we avoid that? We just keep our minds open and always be looking, not necessarily for opportunity, but at what is possible, right? If you know me, you know that Chaz Foster does not like settling. I don't like settling in life. I don't settle in relationships. I don't settle in friendships. I want to be ever growing. I always have my whole life. That's just kind of how I've been. I've done a lot of things, which is also a blessing. And yeah, sometimes it'd be nice to say I have 20 years at a career or 30 years and whatever. But at the same time, I've gotten to like do a lot of really cool things because I've always kept my mind in a place where I'm looking for new things to help me grow, to keep me excited. And I encourage you to do the same thing. What could get you excited? So, moral of the story, don't block your blessings. It could be job related, which is what I've talked to you about. It could be finance related. Like if you're in need, but your pride gets in the way of you receiving something wonderful, that's a you problem. Stings, right? The reality is it's really important to allow yourself to be open-minded to what is possible, what can be laid right in front of you. Maybe it's financial blessings. Maybe it's business, job, childcare, relationships. Maybe a great relationship's right in front of you, but you haven't really just broadened your mind to receive what's possible. Lastly, I will say this. First of all, if none of this makes sense, reach out to me because I'll totally help you make it make sense, okay? My goal for you is to stretch to see that you could take your ordinary life and make it extraordinary. Your average to far above average. You can really do that. You truly can do that. Far above average. You're worthy of great things. Everybody is. You just got to find those things and receive them, and then don't block the blessings that lay right in front of you. Lastly, I'll say this. I would challenge you that if this resonates with you at all, I would encourage you to start writing things down. Maybe it's an opportunity you're looking for. Maybe it is business. Maybe it's financial. Maybe it's you want to adjust what your daily life looks like, the structure, the systems. It can't happen until it's right in front of you. Maybe you don't love your living situation and it's time to start writing down what is important to you in a home. Like you're content living where you live, but a 4-bedroom would be better than a 3. Or you really love your 4-bedroom, but really you need a 3-bedroom with just like a little bonus study. Maybe your laundry area is like in the garage, but really you'd like to have a small laundry room in your home. Maybe you have a 4-bedroom, you only need a 2-bedroom. Start writing down the things that would help your life be more aligned with what your desires are, and then don't block the blessings when they fall right in front of you. Now, I believe they can't fall in front of you without having the vision to see even what's there. Just like I talked about a few minutes ago. Maybe this guy comes in to talk to you about business, and you're not really happy in your business, but you haven't really expanded your horizons or your possibilities or your potential because you just haven't processed that all enough to open up and say, I'm here. I'm here to receive. So I encourage you to be here to receive. And then the other thing, again, is I encourage you to write things down. Use your notes in your phone and just start writing down. Just start typing the things that, would be really awesome for you in the future. And then once it's on paper or once it's on digital, then it's a really great place to look back on and also just to start manifesting. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Like without knowing what's possible, things can't happen. So I hope that helps you a little bit. Don't block your blessings. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.